Reaction Radar. Today's show is going to be kind of interesting. It's amazing. We have the Ana Navarro meltdown. Also, we have some footage of Kilmar Garcia doing human trafficking. And we're going to wrap it up with a surprise from Ilhan Omar. Surprise, surprise. Without any further ado, let's get into this.
Member of a transnational terrorist organization who has clear affiliations with a gang that commits heinous atrocities. That is not what he was elected to do. And whether you bring him back here or not, I'm just going to explain to you the politics of this through telling you what the Speaker of the House, Hakeem Jeffries, did today, which is that he told his members, please, for the love of God, stop going to El Salvador and dying on this hill. The politics of this could not be worse for the left and worse for Democrats because the president knows he was elected to protect us from MS-13, and that is what they are doing.
None of the things you just said have been proving. None of the things.
What are you saying?
So there goes Ana Navarro interjecting herself. Yeah, but none of the things that you said have been proven. What has not been proven? That he's illegal, he's MS-13, he assaulted his wife, and has charges. Please, I would love to hear your explanation as to what is it that Scott Jennings just said that has not been proven. Oh, and by the way, I'm sure they're going to probably try to throw this out, but it's been proven in court that the judges have said that he is MS-13. He even made an allegation that he did not want to go back home because of a rival gang. Now, if you're just a regular person and you have a problem with a gang, you would say, hey, this gang is after me, not I have a problem with a rival gang, or the rival gang has a problem with me. Rival, that means you're already in something and the rival, opponent is your rival, So it's amazing. It just amazes me.
I say that what Trump said yesterday was an absolute lie.
It's not. They're not.
Wait, are you saying the MS-13 that Donald Trump claims are legitimate tattoos on this guy are true? Are you saying the Photoshop is true?
Are you a tattoo truther?
And so once again, here we go. Again, if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's an eagle. There's been plenty of evidence to show that this guy does have the MS tattoo. Regardless of the MS tattoo, he's been stopped numerous times with MS members. He's been documented with MS-13 members. So what's the surprise? Like, what's going on here? I don't get it. I really don't.
I don't understand.
Wait, are you a Photoshop denier?
You're getting away from the issue.
Photoshop denier.
We are getting away from the issue, Scott. The picture of his knuckles does not say MS-13.
The symbols.
Okay, yeah.
So here we go. This is actually a host for CNN. How again? Please explain to me. How is it that someone gets their own TV show with CNN? How do you get paid all this money? And you again, it comes back to journalism. You cannot do a simple bit of research into journalism. It doesn't say MS-13. Yeah, we know it doesn't come out and say MS-13. Hello, that's why it's hidden. It's like a meaning. That's why he had the marijuana, the smiley face. Let's go. Marijuana, M, smiley face, S. Then you have the cross and the skull. Now if you do your research on the internet, you'll find out the breakdown of it, but I'm not going to go into the whole thing again because like I said, don't take my word for it, do your own research. But, here's supposed to be this credible host of her CNN show, and she's like, oh, it doesn't say that. Are you serious right now? Really? Come on now.
Let me just explain to people.
That has not been proven either, Scott. None of the things you have said, they have not said so in court.
Let me just explain to people what we're talking about here. There are symbols on his knuckles. None of them say MS-13.
You see, there we go. There's symbol on his knuckles. None of them says MS-13. Of course not. There's a picture or a tattoo of a marijuana, a smiley face. That is the MS. I mean, seriously, it's not going to come out and say MS, you know?
However, this administration has decided that they symbolize something related to MS-13, which is disputed by a lot of people.
Heat up between these two, and I want you to listen to it because it's extremely hilarious. Again, Ana Navarro, you know, it's crazy. But let's just look at this, and then I'll talk about it.
There's a hell of a lot of people other than the black people who were brought here as slaves who came to this country illegally.
They are not the same as black people who were brought here against our will.
That's exactly what I just said. I said there is a lot of people other than the black people.
There is a big difference.
That's exactly what I just said.
Difference.
That's exactly what I just said, Sir Michael. Look and act indignant. That's exactly what I just said.
Let me just share Michael.
Other than the black
Anna and share Michael, please.
There are a lot of people from
Share
many,
Michael. I think
many
you
countries
actually
that came
misheard
here
what
illegally.
I think you misheard what she said.
No, he purposely misheard.
She said.
I purposely
Yes, she
misheard.
did.
So now you're in my
Share
brain.
Michael. Listen to me for just a second.
Is that where we're going?
Share
You think
Michael.
I would
Listen to
say,
me for a
I who have
second.
advocated
Anna,
for black
please
people
stop.
my entire life would
Anna,
say something like that?
Anna,
Give me a
Because
damn
you've
break.
advocated for black
Anna,
people,
please
great.
stop.
Congratulations. Last time I checked, I'm black. You're not.
Okay, share Michael.
That's right. I'm Latino and my people are being racially
It is-
profiled.
it is-
and
And do I have to remind you the history of my people?
Share
Do
my
I want to
people.
go there?
No, I don't.
Do you really
Okay,
want to
we're
go
gonna
there?
go to break.
know the history of
Raul,
your
we're gonna go to
people.
break.
You know why?
Raul Reyes, thank you very much for joining us, everybody.
And so
else.
Abby had to cut for a commercial, but it's amazing. You know, Anna got into her acting. That's exactly what I said. Exactly. Like, what is this? A telenovela here? I mean, a soap opera skit? I don't get it, you know? But this clip is of Kilmar Garcia, the MS-13 member that, you know, brought this whole topic up, the controversial topic. You know, everybody wanted to know, where's the proof? Where's this? Where's that? This is a police body cam footage here that was recorded. It looks like November 30th of 2022 of Kilmar getting stopped in a vehicle. And then you're going to hear the commentating from the police officer. Kilmar was like, you know, he's giving him a ride or what have you. And then the officer brought out the fact that, well, hey, he was, I guess, I'm assuming at this point he's talking to another officer, but whomever he's speaking to, he brought up a very good point. How are you giving these people a ride from one location to another? And it seems like it was supposed to be cross state, and they have no clothing items with them whatsoever, you know. Again, these officers are the ones that know their tricks of the trade. They're knowledgeable and experienced in these areas. So without any further ado, let's take a look at this.
Gotcha. Where you working at? Where? San Luis, Missouri. Missouri? Yes, sir. Gotcha. Okay. But I'm from Maryland. Okay. Now the reason I stopped you, we was running 75 down through here. 75? Yeah. Of course, this is 65 through here. I know. I go to 70. Going 70? Yeah. What's the limit right now? Is 70 or 65? It's 65. I can see it, sir. You got all your info? I see the order, this big limit. I see the 70. Yeah, it jumps up and down.
So it looked like he was pulled over for speeding.
How dark are your windows? Huh? How dark is the back windows? Windows? How dark are they? The colors. Yeah. From Texas is good. How many rows have you got in here? 4? Where? 4 seats? 4 rows of seats? Yeah, 3 seats. Yeah, we hit. Did y'all put an extra one in? Huh? Did y'all put another one in? No. They come like this? Use the truck. I've never seen one with that many seats in it. What you say? It's my boss. I said I've never seen one with that many seats. Oh, really? Yeah. That's why I was asking if you put an extra one in. No, it's the same.
This is the part that's coming up now where the officer's going to explain to the other one about the trafficking.
It's
sometimes they commingle dope.
No, but
There's 8 people in there.
I didn't know that. They put an extra row of seats in there.
Yeah. So he's getting paid to all these people, probably to Maryland, I would say, if I had my guess.
I would love to hear your comments on that. This other video here is with Eddie and Omar. You know, it amazes me that people from professionals that are in Congress, you know, you would think they're kind of held to a higher standard, you know. I'm not saying that they're not humans, mistakes aren't going to be made, but you're going to be dealing with a lot of the public, you know, things of this nature. But when confronted and asked about a question, you know, this was her response, and I believe that this was totally unprofessional, extremely distasteful, I think Congress needs to have checks and balances in place as to where, you know, if the average person like you and I, at our job, we was rude to someone or rude to a customer or something of that nature, you know, there's consequences and ramifications for that, you know. But how does Congress get away with that? You know, they give themselves their own raises. You know, they use our money to go to, our tax money to go to El Salvador to defend this human trafficker / MS-13 / woman abuser, you know, and say, oh, he's innocent. Well, what about his wife? Who is she? Is she not a victim? You know, these people that he was trafficking, are they not the victim, or is just him that is the victim and everybody else are the suspects? And it comes down to this, you know, where do you get the right of being a congressperson and you're just going to curse someone out and go? This video is from the Daily Caller, and I'm assuming this gentleman that did the actual recording is from the Daily Caller. But anyway, with any further ado, let's take a look at this and see. So there it is. Just so you know, it wasn't a mistake. She said it twice. You should just off. And he said, excuse me, and she goes back, you should just off. You know, again, your job is to answer questions. You're representing the state, and this is what you are the best that the state has to offer. This, you know, again, like I said, I'm not sure where and how we're, you know, electing and selecting these individuals from. You know, maybe we're going into a cereal box, shake it up, open it up. You know, back in the day, you used to try to eat all the cereal to get the toy out of the box, but you know, it's 2025. I guess what we're doing now is we're just hurrying up, not even eating the cereal because all the chemicals they got in there is no good for us. So I guess we're just pouring out the cereal, opening up the box, and pull out a piece of paper and figure out, hey, I'm going to be a congressperson today. I'm going to be a news reporter. You know, I'm dumbfounded for this right now. Well, there it is. What is your opinion on this? Thank you for watching the show. As usual, if you enjoyed it, please hit like, subscribe, and definitely drop the comment on there for me. And as usual, stay informed and engage. Have a good one.